It seems like even that man's heart was healed by me.
Says the girl with a proud smile as she mentions the robber who had just raped her. Can happen only in a doujin. Or maybe not. The world is a big and screwed up place, and of course it would be a really saddening, sickening thing if that ever happens. Actually, I regret saying this sentence at all. So in this doujin, there is a robber who apparently made the worst mistake a robber can make, entering the wrong room. The worst mistake he had made in his 5 years of robbing experience actually. I like how they specified the timing. I think it really gives a depth to the character. So after noticing the robber like any other person, this gamer girl says she doesn't have the time to bother with him so he can take whatever he wants as she is too busy defeating a supreme emperor level boss. I really like they have written that in bold, cause that's the most important part of the things she said. And the robber is terribly surprised by this. Cause the last time he had played that game there were only super level boss. He is dumbfounded by the new updated version of this game that he didn't know about. Just like anyone else would be. And then the robber looks at her level and finds out that she is pretty high level, so he makes the 1000 IQ deduction upon that she is a very addicted player. And as the robber was going about his work just like a good boy, the gamer girl called out to him saying that he should throw out her trash too while he is at it. Now this was a very heavy hit to the robber's dignity and honor as a robber. So he decided to teach this little uncultured girl a lesson about a robber's pride. But not before he sorted out the plastic and the unrecyclable from the trash. And then as the robber makes for a grab at the girl is rendered helpless cause in the game the fight has started. And everyone knows that even if all hell breaks loose you never ever abandon a game fight in between. So the girl dealt with the advances made by the man, all the whole while casting protection charms over her comrades. And all the while the guy was talking about whose click was the most effective. And then he said he was very experienced. And then we find in another piece of new information. The robber with the 5 year of experience under his belt is actually a former pro player. And then just a few panels later we learn that is not all. This man is also a former porn star. This man has clearly struggled in his life. And then the fight for the life begins, and just as it looks like the robber has won. On the screen the words victory are displayed. And now here is the one and only unbelievable part about this story, and that is that this gamer girl acted based on just her instinct and sounds. The sounds she heard over all her screams and moans and the robber's grunts as he screams out his backstory. That is the only part that I find absolutely ridiculous in this doujin. Okay, so now towards the happy ending. When the robber sees the brilliant victory of the gaming girl he accepts defeat and he surrenders himself to the police. And as he is being led away by the police he also delivers another information, he is also a former actor. And after seeing the gamer girl's determination he was moved and couldn't go on with his life as a thief anymore. And at the last panel the gamer girl waves goodbye to the robber as he begins his journey of re-finding himself that will commence in prison.